You're not scared of failure. You've already lived through it. You know exactly what it feels like. And somehow, you keep going back. Not because you want to, but because your brain has quietly decided, this is home. Here's what nobody tells you. Your brain isn't built to make you happy. It's built to keep you alive. And to your brain, alive means familiar. It doesn't care if familiar is slowly destroying your relationships, your finances, your future. Familiar feels safe, whether or not it actually is. So when an unknown opportunity appears, something genuinely better, your brain doesn't see a reward. It sees a threat. This isn't weakness. This isn't laziness. This is one of the most powerful and most dangerous psychological mechanisms running inside every human being. And once you see it clearly, you'll start recognizing it everywhere. In your choices, in the people around you, in the patterns you keep repeating no matter how many times you promise yourself things will be different. The question is, why does the brain do this? And more importantly, how deep does it go? Subscribe if you want to understand how your mind really works. He had a job he hated. Same desk. Same manager who never respected him. Same paycheck that disappeared before the month ended. Every Sunday night, that familiar weight would sit on his chest, dread for Monday morning. But he stayed. For 3 years, he stayed. A contact reached out. A real opportunity. Different industry. More money. A chance to actually build something. All he had to do was say yes. He didn't sleep that night. Not from excitement. From panic. His mind started running. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough for this? At least I know what to expect where I am. At least it's stable. That was the word he used. Stable. But nothing about his situation was stable. He was unhappy, underpaid, and unseen. He just called it stable because he had survived it long enough to stop feeling the pain. So he replied to that contact. Politely, professionally. He said no. And the next Monday morning, he sat back at the same desk, with the same dread. And something strange happened. He felt relief. Not happiness. Not satisfaction. Relief. That moment right there, that is the trap. Here's what was actually happening inside his brain. There's a system in your mind that runs beneath logic, beneath reason, beneath everything you think controls your decisions. Neuroscientists call it the familiarity bias, but the real name doesn't matter. What matters is what it does. Every experience you repeat gets encoded. Pain, failure, disappointment. If you survive it enough times, your brain stops reading it as danger and starts filing it as normal. So it builds walls, not to trap you, to protect you from anything unfamiliar. Even if unfamiliar means better, the longer you stay in a painful situation, the more your brain rewires itself around that pain. It becomes your reference point for reality. And anything above that, anything that looks like genuine progress, triggers a quiet alarm. This is unknown. Unknown is danger. Return to what you know. Have you ever noticed this in your own life? A relationship you stayed in too long. A city you never left. A version of yourself you kept performing even after you outgrew it. Not because it made you happy, but because leaving felt more terrifying than staying. Your comfort zone was never built from comfort. It was built from repetition. You didn't choose familiar because it felt good. You chose it because your brain logged enough hours there to call it home. And your brain will defend that home, quietly, invisibly, even when home is the very thing destroying you. The enemy was the feeling of relief when you went back to it. Here's the part nobody wants to hear. You already knew something was wrong. You knew the job was killing you. You knew the relationship had no future. You knew you were capable of more. You didn't need more information. You didn't need another podcast, another book, another motivational video. You needed to stop mistaking survival for stability. Every time you stayed somewhere painful long enough to get comfortable, you didn't build strength. You built tolerance. And tolerance is just pain you've learned to ignore. The more you tolerate, the harder it becomes to recognize what's actually good for you. Your brain recalibrates. So when something genuinely healthy appears, a real opportunity, a real connection, a life that actually fits, it doesn't feel exciting. It feels wrong. That's not intuition warning you. That's conditioning protecting itself. So what do you do with this? You stop waiting to feel ready. Ready is a feeling your brain will never give you for something unfamiliar. Instead, you move before the feeling comes. Small exposure, deliberate discomfort. You let your brain log new hours in new territory until unfamiliar slowly becomes familiar. You don't fight the pattern with motivation. Motivation fades. You fight it with repetition in a new direction. Every day you choose the unknown over the comfortable. Your brain rewrites itself. Slowly, quietly, the same way it trapped you, it can free you. But only if you stop feeding it the same familiar pain and calling it safety. Because the life you're protecting yourself from might be the only one worth living.